Welcome to another edition of Highlander News. I'm Karina.
And I'm Hayden.
Sports are important to many people.
Reporter Max Mayhew sits down with some BCHS athletes to find out what sports mean to them.
Sports is like my second home, and my teammates are like my second family. The friendships that I make are just great, and I love everything about my sport. It makes me forget everything that's going on in my head, and it just comes naturally.
Sports mean to me, it's a getaway from school, and I get to meet new people and have fun with my friends. I get to come here after school every day, and I get to practice with my friends.
What sports mean to me is it means representing my team, my school, my community, and myself. It means making memories with all the fellas. It's a lifestyle. It's a vacation for me to get away from everything and the real world. Getting rid of all the distractions and focusing on what I want to do in my life when I'm over there. It helps me think about just not anything to deal with school. It gets my mind off of school. It gets my mind off of any distractions outside of school, family, anything else that goes on in life, and helps me recoup myself and be a better athlete.
Reporting for Highlander News, this is Max Mayhews.
This Valley City 7th grader has made some adaptations to her learning.
Reporter Grace Meyer brings you the story.
I do Braille. Honestly, it's not that hard to learn, at least in my opinion, when you start at a young age. Like, I started when I was in preschool and a little before that. Now I just type full sentences and stuff, but I kind of stopped doing Braille when I was 9. And then I kind of just got back into it this year. Challenges I faced on a day-to-day basis is never knowing when I need to have surgery. It could be like completely unknown, or just random doctor's appointments, and like I miss a lot of school, or always having a person by me. Because sometimes like I just want to do my work by myself. Some things I like to do in my free time. I have a really busy schedule. I like to do dance. I like to do voice lessons, theater. I have a secret TikTok account. I've never even addressed this before. It has 70,000 followers.
Reporting for Highlander News, this is Grace Meyer.
Intro to Education is a new dual credit class this year. This semester, the students got the opportunity to observe and teach in the classroom.
Reporter Amelia Meester brings you the story.
I'm taking Intro to Education field experience class this semester. So basically, I get to go into I'm in Mr. Bacalaur's 9th grade Phi Ed class, and I learned from him, kind of a practicum student basically, and he lets me teach different lessons, units, and just kind of see what it's like being a Phi Ed teacher. I would say the best part is just learning how to deal with students, I guess. Mr. Bacalaur is a really good teacher, so just learning how he adjusts and adapts to different situations. Phi Ed's all about, obviously, getting people up and moving, so how can you do that depending on what kind of student you have? So I think he does a really good job. I think I maybe want to be a teacher, maybe a Phi Ed teacher, or maybe a history teacher or something, but I thought Phi Ed be something I'd like to try, and so far I'm liking it.
I did my practicum with Mrs. Bruckheimer in 3rd grade. The best part was getting to see the students' growth throughout the course and just having like that light bulb moment. I would recommend the class, especially if like you're not sure if you want to do it. It's a great experience before you go off to college, just like seeing how it is and getting to be like immersed in that experience and getting to talk with teachers and just getting to see how things run.
I am in Mrs. Lallam's kindergarten class. Kindergarten is very hectic. Lots going on all the time, and their attention span is about 10 seconds. But it's a lot of fun. I'm taking this class because at the beginning of the school year I wasn't sure if I wanted to be a teacher or not, and this has definitely helped me in deciding that. I would definitely recommend this course to people who are not sure if they want to be a teacher or not. It definitely helps in deciding that, and you will know if you want to and if you don't want to.
For Highlander News, this is Amelia Meester.
From 4 foot 11 inches to 6 foot 7 inches, reporter Kendra Green brings you views from different heights in our school.
Tallest individual reclaimed in the school district. Most people probably know this, but our graduate from last year, 2022, Daniel Winch. Daniel and I had been going back to back for many years. Here's a nice photograph of Daniel and I. It took him about 3-4 years, and he finally overtook me, and I think ended up at 6'9", and so, you know, it does. Be honest, it feels good again to be the tallest person back in school.
My knees wouldn't let me wear high heels full time, so I wore 4-inch heels for prom, but I only wore them for Grand March because my knees could not do it. So I am most constantly 4'11" and never any taller.
The advantages of being 6'7", I kind of stand out above the crowd, so maybe I can see better. I can see over top everybody. I can keep, you know, a better eye on all of our students walking down the hallway.
Hey, Mr. Johnson.
Hey, Coy.
Advantages of being short are that I can walk under like tree branches that most people can't, but I guess that's not like a big, I don't know, it's not that big of a plus.
These two heights also have their own disadvantages.
I can't reach anything. Little kids or like kids younger than me make fun of me a lot because they're taller than me. And I'm always mistaken as being really young, and I'm not like that young.
First of all, is clothing is a challenge. It has been very difficult, particularly when I was younger, when, you know, online shopping wasn't quite the thing it is today. So significant disadvantage that I don't want to exclude is hitting your head on doorways or hallways or things like that.
Reporting for Highliner News, this is Kendra Green.
Last week, math teacher Mr. Milbrandt took on the challenge of teaching Mrs. Shenenko's public speaking class.
Reporter Kayana Puckett takes you on the adventure.
All right, so we're going to play a little game. Apparently in English we get to do some of that. A little tri-bond. Tri-bond, I assume, is a type of denture cream from my understanding, but I guess it's a game today. So tri-bond, what do those three things have in common? And this is a cookie raffle, so if you win, you get a cookie. It's like a door prize. So this is going well. A lot of good guesses so far. Raggedy Ann, I think that's a doll. 60 Minutes, some kind of a news broadcast, and South America, I can tell you that one's a country. Continent. Continent, not even a country. It was interesting, the Trident questions, or Trident, or Thrivent, whatever kind of questions we did at the beginning. The Raggedy Ann one just threw me off. I knew that Andy question, I didn't know if they were brother or sister, husband and wife. That's early 20s, I have no idea. And then I didn't even know that South America was a continent. Just rumbling and bumbling at that point. So we didn't start off very well, but it's not how you start, it's how you finish. What is your hook?
Would you like to hear mine?
Yes, I would love to hear it. Don't have it memorized.
As an ancient proverb once said, everything revolves around bread and death.
Oh, that is a great hook. How about you guys? You could look if you want. You don't have to have it memorized.
I don't actually think I have one right now.
Don't have a hook. I think we need a hook.
Yeah, I'll work on that.
You know, right away when I saw the old lesson plans here, I was thinking like button hook or fish hook or right hook. Not the case. I think it needs to be like a sentence. Don't touch the dinosaur. It sounded really good. I mean,
I've never read through it.
I heard the hook and the strong transitions.
Yep.
Today, our school wouldn't win any awards for looks, but at one time, Valley City was home to one of the nicest schools in North Dakota.
Why didn't you say that the first time?
Because I forgot I had it. I didn't have one.
That seems like a pretty important part.
I just added it last night.
You've definitely gone over your speech already.
You got the hook. Haven't taken a class to the museum before, so that was interesting. Big space. Trying to find everybody in there and making sure they're doing what they're supposed to do. You guys can't hide.
We're already all done.
That's fine. Let's go ask you some questions. Do you feel like your transitions are strong enough?
Yeah.
Well answered. Well answered. What part of the rubric are you most worried about meeting?
All of it?
All of it. This is a good one to end on. What is your hook, and how does your ending tie into your hook? I just want to.
Haven't. Oh.
Hold on. Clock's going off.
Yeah.
Give you more time to think.
Well, I don't need it.
No, don't need to. Okay.
I haven't made it.
Haven't made it yet.
Yeah.
The hook?
Either. Yeah.
Have you started anything?
A little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
When's your speech due?
Friday.
Friday. So you have a week.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, today's Friday.
Yeah.
So next Friday would be 1 week.
Well, I'm not good at math.
That is my specialty. I felt like I could walk in and just say, read a book. Starting the day off with the cookie raffles, that was interesting. And then listening to different parts of their speeches is definitely a different world than what we deal with in math. But I did enjoy my time.
Reporting for Highlander News, this is Kayana Puckett. Thank you for joining us for this edition of Highlander News. I'm Hayden.
And I'm Karina.